Thank you, Governor, and thank you for your strong leadership of the state, particularly in times of crisis. Once again, Texas has seen the face of evil. What happened this morning here in Santa Fe defies words. The agony, the hell that parents, that this community is going through is unimaginable. Every one of us that's a parent that sends our sons or daughters off to school in the morning, to have this horror greet them. This community is grieving mightily, and the entire state of Texas, the entire country is grieving along with these parents, grieving along with these students. There have been too damn many of these. Texas has seen too many of these. We've seen deranged murderers, whether this morning here, whether a deranged bomber in Austin murdering innocent people, or whether 6 months ago in Sutherland Springs, another evil criminal murdering innocent people. 2 weeks ago, I was back in Sutherland Springs at the rededication of that church on the 6-month anniversary of that horrific crime, and the word of encouragement that I would give to the people of Santa Fe as you deal with this unimaginable grief is that in the wake of this horror, that community and this community came together, leaned on each other, stood side by side with each other, cried on each other's shoulders, held each other, prayed for each other, helped each other stand up. And I can tell you, in Sutherland Springs, 6 months after the horror, there was hope and joy. There was grief and mourning and loss, but there was also hope and joy. I'll tell the people of Santa Fe, you are right now being lifted up at this instant in prayers by millions of people across Texas, across the country, and across the world. And in the public policy arena, we need to be doing everything humanly possible to stop this from ever happening again, to stop violent criminals, to stop them from getting firearms, to stop them from getting access to schools, to incarcerate them when they try to illegally purchase firearms. In the days ahead, we'll discover more about this particular shooter, about what red flags, what warning signs there may have been or there may not have been. And I'm sure we'll have a robust conversation about what more could have been done to prevent this horrible atrocity. But Texas, as a state, will make it through this. This community, Santa Fe, will make it through this, leaning on each other, praying for each other, standing with each other. We will make it through this. And we thank the incredible heroes that we saw today, those in law enforcement that rushed into harm's way, teachers, students. We know that we are going to hear the bravery that manifested in the face of evil, bravery that we know was done, at least in some instances, at great cost and great sacrifice, including the sacrifice of people's own lives. And so we celebrate that bravery, that courage. At the same time, we grieve the horror of this mass murder. With that, I'd like to recognize our Lieutenant Governor, Dan Patrick.